Children are looking up to the sky, pointing at silver bird, songs they have never heard, filling the African sky. Reach out and touch your brother's hand. Show him how you can overstand. Reach out and touch your brother's hand. Show him how you can overstand. Reach out and touch your brother's hand. Show him how you can overstand. Reach out and touch. Are we asking too much? Reach out and touch your brother's hand. The time has come for better things. Must be another way. If there's a brighter day, allow them to laugh and play in the song, in the song. Reach out and touch your brother's hand. Show him how you can overstand. Reach out and touch your brother's hand. Show him how you can overstand.
This is where we're staying. It's warm, it's hot, it's humid, but there's a nice breeze. All I need now is a beautiful mermaid by my side. And look!
Like New York.
Yeah. I heard there's a tropical storm on the way. Could be big trouble.
Feels like it's 110 degrees in the jungles of St. John, where we're hiking to the nudist colony beach or the Canal Bay beach. And I have a feeling it's going to be secluded when we get there.
There at a secluded beach.
What's this, honey? We had a note on the door.
You did?
Yes.
What's it say?
It says, "Dear guest, we wish to inform you of the status of Hurricane Marilyn."
Yikes.
On its present path and speed, we should begin to feel some effects of the storm by noon tomorrow.
Well, some dramatic pictures of Hurricane Marilyn taken by the crew of the Space Shuttle Endeavour about 200 miles above the Earth.
Good morning, everyone. It's early Friday morning. Please excuse my hair. I went for a late night dip and just woke up. So we're just coming out early to see the but the beginnings of Hurricane Marilyn. And the workers are throwing the lawn chairs into the pool so they don't blow all around. As far as we know, it's coming right at us.
This one's not supposed to be as bad.
After our honeymoon. And because it's vacation, you could come again. It's a nice place, but
it is.
It's just the wrong timing.
You see some gusts just starting right now. It's 3:15, 2 hours since our last report. Hurricane. It's 4:15 and the rains are coming, baby. Woo, shit. Get windier and rainier, definitely. Feels more like tropical storm type winds now. Latest update was 7 o'clock. The hurricane would be at its maximum power. You could probably hear the rain. Hear some of the gusts. You see like the rain is driving sideways now. It's looking pretty bad right now. It's getting dark, so we're taking this final video before lights go. We have no hot water. Here comes another big gust. You can see in the background, the rain is getting really torrential. It's definitely starting to be like hurricane force now, I'd say.
Nick has the latest on Hurricane Marilyn with the first on Fox Weather. Nick.
Rosanna, the storm is not
quite as large as Luis, which went through there about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, but it's still a pretty dangerous hurricane. Winds are up to 100 miles an hour, and you can follow the eye with me as it moves to almost on top of the island of St. Croix at last check. And once again, that means the Virgin Islands are going to get hit pretty hard with this storm.
Things are shaking all over the place. The roof is shaking. The window's shaking. It's pretty devastating. Inside the room is leaking. You see we've packed up everything, we've packed up all our luggage. Right outside the door, you could hear the wind, you can bang it against the door. Pretty freaking intense right now. I don't know what the hell we can see, but it's pretty heavy duty right now. Gusts I've seen yet. Morning after.
A lot worse than anybody thought.
A lot worse than anybody thought. This place is devastating. The strongest hotel on the island, and you can see you got a whole canopy down. This place is literally trashed. Winds all over the place. It's pouring now.
The roads clear over to the convention center?
Yeah.
We should try to set up that area instead, because Cafe Grande will take a beating.
Surveying the damage, you can see lots of trees down everywhere. American Paradise
Oh, I was scared. I wanted to go sit in the bathroom until
know.
it passed.
Yeah.
That was our next step.
It was weird when at night when the shingles, you could hear them just going.
Started coming up.
You guys gotta watch out, we still have the hurricane watch.
sleep much last night? Or?
No, I went to the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah.
You were close. Mr. That was yours? Man, Jesus. Woo! Perfect! Pretty freaking windy. Yes. The surf is really pounding. Rescue plane. Assessing the damage. Garbage and debris everywhere. Hi, babe. Tennis, anyone? Looking down on the resort with the roof totally gone. Totally gone. There's the roof of one building got totally ripped off. SOS! What are we doing now?
We're waiting in line for the job.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making t-shirts.
I survived Maryland.
We're rationing water tomorrow. And meals will be 2 meals a day, and as soon as the airports are open, they're kind of kick us out.
They didn't even tell anybody what to do.
Right.
The best thing to do is to get in the bathtub with the mattress. I mean, it starts to get really.
Hi, babe.
Just came from the lobby. I heard one of the workers say, "I smell refund."
I'm very fortunate that Hyatt is providing 2 square meals a day of fresh coconut. How did it feel for you, Rob, during the height of the hurricane?
Excited. You didn't feel anything.
Very exciting.
He's too drunk.
I was too drunk at the time. I did. It was very scary.
It was exciting.
It was exciting.
But, you know, because you didn't realize how intense it was going to be.
The banana is St. John. Right? The cup of tea is the eye of the hurricane. Some semblance of sanity back on the island. You can imagine how the fury of the storm to rip that apart. Okay, it's about 11 o'clock. We have a general meeting of all the guests of the hotel.
Okay, we'll open the bar at 3 today.
How do you feel about that? I feel good.
But we do need to assess the damage. We need to start cleaning up the hotel. We have a lot of structural damage, and we do need everyone to vacate the hotel.
We're leaving tomorrow to go to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
On a ferry boat.
Doing a good job. Okay.
For like 23 hours in a big storm, and I don't want to be there. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to go to Dorado on Monday. I'm going to rent some golf clubs, play golf.
Yeah, that's supposed to have a nice golf course.
Yeah, tomorrow, and then just get a good flight and fly out Tuesday, go home relaxed.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
I don't even want to go. We're supposed to go home Wednesday, and I don't even
So we'll
want
go to Sarah,
Right.
we'll hang out and then figure out from there what to do.
helicopters. Rescue efforts begin.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. But you know what? I really have a comfort level right now.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, that helps
getting
a
out of
lot.
Rescue efforts continue. Navy helicopters circling the area.
The scary thing is that you didn't really know if you were safe. But you know, during a really intense
I think in a way it's when you can't see what's going on.
I
Right.
love storms.
Yeah, I do
because
too.
of that.
Exactly. I feel the same way.
As long as you feel safe.
Time in the bathroom.
We went to bed and then we got up and got dressed again and started packing a little suitcase in case we had to evacuate. Because I couldn't sleep anymore.
I'm not sure. The water was a little bit
Right,
up there.
right.
21, yeah. Yeah. Yep. I guess there's a big hole in the roof. I don't know how it got there. But we heard a large crash.
We were supposed to be married on September 15th, which was Friday, and we had about 25 people come from Pittsburgh, Virginia, Washington, Arizona, our closest family and friends to share in this wedding with us. So Friday, we went for the rehearsal for the wedding, and we went up to the gazebo, and it overlooked the islands, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And at that time, they had mentioned that we would probably have to cancel because the hurricane was coming our way. In the morning, there was just destruction all around us. The Reverend had come to see what we wanted to do and what arrangements that needed to be made. We had agreed to meet the following day on Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning to decide whether we were going to go ahead with the ceremony or not. Well, Sunday came, and she didn't show at 10 o'clock, but there was a curfew. So we thought, she's caught up in the curfew, she'll be here later, so we're just going to go ahead and get ready as if we're going to go ahead with the ceremony. As the day progressed, we became more and more nervous because we didn't hear from the minister.
Unbeknownst to me, her stepfather was on the cell phone about 5 o'clock on the radio station, asked the radio station to make an announcement that our minister would come down and attend the wedding because the bride's ready. We're ready to do a wedding, and we mean no disrespect to the people that were affected by the hurricane. However, we're ready to go. Well, about that time, when the announcement was made, we decided that there was not going to be a wedding. I had given up hope. Kelly still was hopeful. I had given up hope.
By this time, I had already taken off my veil and shook out my hair, and pretty much it was an emotional roller coaster. So at this point, I was on my way down again, and then I got a call. I had already gotten into my shorts and t-shirt to try to enjoy the rest of the vacation when she showed up approximately 5:30 at the resort. We saw her in line, and I had called her on the in-house phone and let her know that the wedding's on after she had changed clothes, and we all got ready in about 1/2 hour.
And at that same time, a lot of the people at the resort were continuing to help us clean up the pier where we ended up doing the ceremony.
Everyone really gathered together and contributed and cleaned off the dock and lined the whole deck with one runner that we had brought with us, and also candles and coconuts. And because I had such a short time to get ready in such strange conditions, by the time we got down there, the sun was going down, so it ended up being a sunset candlelight ceremony. And when we thought that we were having 25 people, we ended up having about 300 people at the wedding. So everyone really chipped in, and it ended up to be fine. The bottom line was that we went down to be married, and we were with our loved ones, and we wanted to exchange vows, and that's what we did. So I'm glad that we did that, and we now have a story to tell.
We're going to Puerto Rico. Return of the boat people.
It's giving a little movement to it.
And I got a bee sting here.
Right now we're looking at Chris's bee sting. As we're waiting in line, he got stung by a bee.
It hurts, honey.
It hurts, and I don't know what to do. We sprayed some solar cane, but he's all right.
Wow, that's
Here's where we bought the reflector right here. Really?
I'm wondering, like, how much the
This is our ferry boat coming to take us to Puerto Rico.
We survived Maryland. Now we just gotta survive the boat ride to Puerto Rico.
Right.
The plane ride back home.
That's right.
For better things, it must be another way. If there's a brighter day, allow them to laugh and play in the sun, in the sun. Reach out and touch your brother's hand. Show him how you can overstand. Reach out and
girl good for